Hi everyone, welcome back to Ben's bookshelf. So this is my bookshelf. It contains all the books I've read, and some of them I've read halfway through and I've put it away. So this is my bookshelf. Every video you see, I'll pick a book. The way I pick a book is I have some red tokens hanging over each book, and I have a bowl with which I have all the numbers put in. So every video I take one of the tokens and I talk about the book that corresponds to the token. I put in my own experience reading that book as well. So I hope you have fun watching today's video. We have the bowl today, just as usual. I'll pick a book. Okay, one fell down. Okay, one. Yeah, I'll see which book it is. Oh, Henry, 100 Selected Stories. I love this book. Let's get into reviewing it. So book number 1, as we picked up the first book in the bookshelf, I'll be going with stories from the book. It has 100 beautiful stories, and we'll find out what kind of stories O. Henry writes towards the end of the video. Okay, so we'll start with the story. Just before that, I got to see something that I've written. This was written during my school days. I can read it for you. I got an unexplainable happiness to hold this book, maybe because of having my first own short story collection. This book is great, a nice vacation read, and I've signed it. I don't know why I've signed it. And that's about my experience reading the book. Even now I remember how happy I was to come back from school and start reading the stories. So today we'll have 3 stories. Story number 1 is The Cop and the Anthem. Our protagonist is Soapy. He's in New York. He's a homeless guy, and it's winter in New York and it's very cold, and he's not able to stay outside for a long time, and he's thinking about his nights going forward, how he'll manage, and he decides that he'll go to the prison. He'll commit something illegal and he'll end up in prison, so that in prison they get to give you a warm place at least to stay, and you get food, and he plans to go there for 3 months. What he thinks is, let me do something illegal and the police will take me to the prison, is what he thinks. So he's going on the road and he sees a fancy restaurant. He gets in, he eats well, and he decides to dine and dash. He wants to leave without paying, but they catch him. But instead of taking him to the police, they just let him go quietly, saying just don't do it anymore. He's very disappointed. He continues walking and he sees a glass. So on the road he sees a glass and he decides, let me throw a brick at it. And when it breaks, if it's someone's glass, they come and put him in prison, right? So that's what he does. He takes a brick and throws it, and the glass breaks. But the people, instead of trying to talk to him or catch him, they just say that he's too good to be doing this. He's not the guy, and they let him go. And he's again disappointed. He keeps walking. On his way, he sees a small church, and there is an organ playing there. He's sitting and listening to it, and he feels very happy. He gets goosebumps and an epiphany. He decides that the life he's living needs to be changed. Going to prison shouldn't be someone's life motive, and I want to be better is what he thinks. And Soapy decides to start going to work from the next day. As he goes, he is standing somewhere and he's looking, and a policeman sees him and asks, what are you doing here? And Soapy says, I'm just looking around. And police books him for loitering, and he's taken to prison for 3 months. So the twist is, he decided to do something different and improve his life, but then fate played him and took him to prison, and he didn't want it anymore. So that's about the cock and the anthem. Now we'll move to story number 2. Story number 2 is called The Romance of a Busy Broker. So Henry Maxwell is the guy, the protagonist of this story. He is in New York, and he's a stockbroker. Stockbrokers are very busy in the Wall Street, right? So he's getting telegrams, letter, phone calls. He's over there doing everything, handling sheets of paper and documents, and he's very busy. You see him as a workaholic, completely immersed in work. Suddenly he looks up, and there's a woman in front of him, his stenographer Leslie. He asks, do you want to marry me? And Leslie, to our shock, says, you just married me 12 hours ago, did you forget? So that's the tiny twist in the story. It's about how the man has completely lost his sense around, that he's immersed at work, that for a split second he forgot that he's married and the girl in front of him is his wife. So that's the funny twist of this The Romance of a Busy Broker story. And we move on to the third story. The third story, I'm not gonna tell the title. We'll just jump in, and once you finish hearing the story, if you know the title, you can comment it below. So the story starts with Jim and Della. They are a couple, and it's Christmas Eve. So it's a beautiful evening, and they're all prepared. So it's like they need to buy gifts for each other, right? It's Christmas the next day. So what they do is they're very poor. So Della has long beautiful hair. She goes to a wig maker and she chops her hair off, and with that money she buys a platinum fob chain for a watch. Why? Because Jim has a very costly watch he wears, and she wanted to complement it with the chain. So she gets that for Jim. Jim also manages to get something for Della, and during Christmas they share their gifts, and Jim opens the gift that Della gave him, and instead of being happy about the fob chain, he is disappointed because when Della opens her gift, she sees a comb, a turtle shell comb, because and she figures it out. He has sold his costly watch to get her a comb for her long hair, which she didn't have anymore. So both of them were selfless and were in love with each other, that they wanted to sacrifice their most loving things to get each other a gift. So this is the beautiful twist in O. Henry's short story. I'm not going to tell you the title. See if you can figure it out. This is the story, the last story I told you, right? So this is the reason why I got the book. That story comes in one of our English books at school, and I was very happy to read the story that I ended up buying 100 selected short stories of Henry from Amazon. So that's about it. I hope you liked the video, and if so, stay up and watch my other videos as well. I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.